Last week, the New York Times reported a disturbing story. According to the Pew Research Center, more than 1 in 99 American adults are in jail or prison, the highest rates ever seen in this country. With over 2.3 million people locked away, the U.S. has more incarcerations per capita than any other nation in the world. Perhaps we're still the home of the brave, but it's becoming harder to call ourselves the land of the free. Those most likely to be locked up are young people in their 20s and males from racial minority groups. That figure of 1 in 99 jailed adults almost doubles to 1 in 53 for Americans aged 20 to 29. For Hispanic men 18 years and older, it almost triples to 1 in 36. Black men 18 and above are 6 times more likely to be locked up, with 1 in 15 behind bars. For young African American men, the figures are even worse. A very disturbing 1 in 9 black males between the ages of 20 and 34 are currently locked away. While these figures are depressing news for some, it means big dollars to others. This is the headquarters of Corrections Corporation of America, based in Nashville, Tennessee. They are the world's largest private prison company. Their total earnings last year were almost $1.5 billion. By almost any standard, that's a lot of money in the pockets of this company and their shareholders. But some question whether it's healthy for society when a large corporation's sole profit motive comes from incarcerating citizens. After all, if CCA isn't locking people away in their facilities, they aren't making money. Apparently, 17 U.S. representatives from 12 different states also find this potentially disturbing. This past April, they introduced the Public Safety Act, which would outlaw private prisons so that only federal, state, and local governments could run detention centers. No Tennessee legislators were co-sponsors, I should note. The Associated Press reports that CCA spent $2.5 million last year lobbying against this and other legislation. That's not the only place this corporation is spending its money, however. From its inception, CCA has had deep ties to the GOP and is a regular donor to Republican candidates. According to the Center for Responsive Politics, they are the second largest donor to Senator Lamar Alexander's current campaign. The Nashville Scene reported this week that Alexander is rumored to have been the driving force behind the nomination of CCA's top corporate lawyer to the federal bench. Last June, President Bush nominated CCA attorney Gus Puryear to a lifetime appointment as a federal judge in Tennessee's Middle District. However, his nomination hit some serious roadblocks recently during his Senate confirmation hearing. Critics contend that Puryear's years with the Republican-friendly corporation helped land him this nomination, but it looks as though his history with CCA might also be his biggest obstacle. Tune in next week for part 2 of this series to learn more about that development and other issues related to the power and politics of private prisons. From Tennessee, this is Dustin Ogden reporting for Choose or Lose Street Team 08.